basically get information about these environmental effects directly from the devices. One example of this that comes pretty close are recording and transponding tags that we can attach to fish and marine mammals. The problem is these tend to be extremely expensive to deploy in large numbers. Another option is we have automated processing that mines all of that data that we collect and then extracts information and trashes what we don't need. Now, from my perspective as an engineer, this idea of this instrumentation that produces information, that seems like that's pretty hard to achieve, and software seems like a really great solution. But is it really reasonable to expect that software is going to be some sort of silver bullet for all of our data mortgage problems? In the near term, probably not. So going back to that camera example, there's been a lot of work that's been done on automatic recognition and detection of fish in visual imagery. The problem is those systems tend to require high-performance computing, they take time, and they're incredibly expensive to deploy. So the silver bullet for software, probably not there for all types of instruments. So one of the things that was discussed in this workshop was a better alternative might be integrated packages that basically can leverage the advantages of different pieces of instrumentation as an intermediate option between a pure hardware and a pure software solution. So let's take an example. Let's say we've got a marine energy converter, a MEC, at the center of our slide here, and we want to detect, track, and identify a marine mammal that's on approach. So an approach that would incorporate an integrated package might be, let's say we start with this outer range where we have a passive acoustic detection system. We can probably try to detect and localize a marine mammal vocal in near real time. That's going to have omnidirectional detection at a range on the order of 1 kilometer. Localization is going to be tougher at that range. We're going to need to get a lot closer for that to work. But that's a system that maybe we can detect that a marine mammal is present, and maybe that tells something that's a little more data intensive and a little harder to work with, like a split beam echo sounder, to turn on and start tracking that target. So something like a split beam echo sounder